we're here on day 2, continuing in our investigation.
Can you share anything more about what cold case? There's a lot of speculation just everywhere, including with the mother of one of them, the little 2-year-old that went missing in 1999. Can we say anything?
Specific to a cold case, no. But what I can tell you is we have 147 cold cases in the city of Tacoma. So that's 147 victims, 147 families, friends. And so we received a tip, and that's how cold cases are generally solved, is by getting tips. Also with new technology that comes out. We're able to process old cold cases through them, and in some cases we solve them.
So what's going on here on scene?
On scene, they're just investigating the tip.
Can you say if you found anything while digging or anything like that?
That information is information we're not going to release this time.
Just saw forensics pulled up. Just I guess generally, what's going on when
So what's going on is they worked into the night. Obviously, we're humans, right? We need a little bit of a break. So we maintained scene security here. Detectives, forensics went home, got some rest, and then they just came back this morning to continue.
Any idea how much longer it's going to take here?
No. We'll be here until it's done. How long that is, we don't.
Can you confirm that it is not related to Tika Lewis?
We can't confirm whether it is or is not related to any cold case. Like I said, 147 we have in Tacoma. So to narrow in on one would be unfair to the other 146.
Were you guys out here a week or so ago also looking into anything involving this house? I've heard there was a police presence within the past week or two.
I'm not certain with that. I know that they've been investigating this tip for a little bit, so it could have been in preparation for this. I don't know.
Has evidence been taken out of the backyard?
That, no idea.
You have any message to it?
Well, I do not know when it came in.
Do you have a message for the neighbors or anything? Or some of them are a little spooked?
Yeah, just be patient with us. We'll be out as soon as we can. And when we have verifiable information, we will most definitely let the public know.
Is anybody...
the public can do to help with this?
Just grace, patience.
Is anybody else involved besides Tacoma Police at this point? Any other agencies?
No. I know there were rumors that FBI was involved. That's not accurate. There's been a lot of speculation, a lot of rumors, boxes being carried in and out. No. We have a mobile command unit here because we have humans, right? We need to use restrooms, we need to sit down, we need to eat, and so the mobile command unit's here. We also know the weather hasn't been the best. So we bring that out so that our officers have a place to rest. It has nothing to do with which case this is related to. It is simply just a facility for officers.
Can you talk a little bit about, when it comes to looking into these cold cases? Obviously, this is families, like you said, that are hurting, and there's so many that it could potentially pertain to. But tell me a little bit about why this is so important that you guys do look into tips like this, and you are still trying to solve things from decades ago.
Because we're humans that want closure too. We have officers here that work the cases. We have officers out in the public. They were the case detectives for these. Outside of us just wanting to do a great job, we have detectives that, I know detectives had things that they needed to do with their families last night, but they were here because it's important to them. But then there's the side that we have a responsibility to the public, and there are 147 families that deserve closure. And so we will do everything we can within our powers to solve a cold case, to solve any case.
Do you know how far back those 147 go?
1936.
Oh, 36. Okay, great.
And I believe that cold case may have been taken over by the FBI, but I'm not certain.
It's not that often that we see I guess we could maybe consider a crime scene for over 24 hours. What is it about this that takes such a long time?
Attention to detail. We have to get in there and do our job, but you can't force things, right? You gotta take things slow and make sure that you do them accurately.
Can you say if it's just confined to the backyard at all, or is it also stretching inside the house?
I can't say that.
So the people who live in the house, is it a rental, or are they persons of interest, or?
I have no idea.
Have there been any arrests made?
Not that I'm aware of.